Nervous, but I think we can do it. We can carry the momentum. It's getting to the crunch point now, isn't it?
Yeah. How big would a win be today for Norwich?
I think we've got to do it
because
it secures us the playoff place.
It'd be huge, and just give us that security that we need, really.
Would you take a point then to keep Preston at arm's length, or is it all about the win for you?
I was saying in the car that I'd be happy with a point.
Yeah.
I think Preston are going to be quite tough opposition, to be honest. We're looking forward to it.
Does the away form worry you at all going into it? Obviously that draw with Sheffield Wednesday in midweek, and they have struggled on the road a little bit.
Yeah, let's just hope that's a blip, because Fortress Carrow Road is so strong, but let's hope it's a blip away on the road in the north. But
we were saying that in this league anything can happen. So
of course. Feels like Josh Sargent is a bit touch and go in terms of the fitness. How big a player could he be, and how big a miss could he be if he doesn't make the team?
I mean, he's been the first season he came. Obviously, he wasn't really anywhere, but now he's been a crucial part of our team. And the link-up play that he has with people like Stacey, and I think let's just hope he remains fit for the rest of the season, and that we manage to keep hold of him if we do get promoted.
As we stand here now, do you think Norwich will get in the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm positive. I've got a good score prediction. I reckon we're going to beat 3-0.
Yeah, nice one.
Norwich,
Are you not worried at all by the sort of away form then?
Yeah, you know what? I am a little bit worried about that. We are better at home, but my first away game away, so I'm
nice.
a bit of confidence for us.
Nice. Yeah. How did you find the journey up?
It was long journey. But I think I got an hour kit, so I think that made it go a bit quicker. I think if we win, it'll be a nice journey home, loud journey home.
Yeah.
But it'll quiet one if we don't.
How big is this game? Obviously Preston applying a bit of pressure and Norwich desperate to keep in that top six.
This is a big game for us. Yeah, I think we need to win it. We need to make it a win. But, I've got confidence in us. Got a good team at the moment.
Yeah, how do you feel about sort of the playoffs overall? Obviously a couple of, I think what people would say are fairly winnable home games coming up.
Yeah, I think with our away game form, I think we've got it in the bag for that. But it's when our home game form, so we've got it in the bag. Yeah. But our away games is where we are slacking. But I hope today we'll change that.
Yeah. How big will it be if Josh Sargent is fit and able to start this game?
If he's fit and able to start, that'd be great. I think that's what all Norwich fans are hoping for, that. Get Sargent on the pitch. Yeah,
nice one. You said 3-0. Who's going to score?
Be nice to see Rose score.
Yeah.
And you know what? I know we only scored last game, but Sam McCallum, he came up from the wing, got a nice goal there off the corner. That'd be nice. And I put one on McLean because he's a team player. He likes getting in there.
Well, to be honest, I'm a bit worried about it, obviously, because Sargent's injured and it's not going very well. So, we'll have to see what happens really.
Yeah.
Because I think, especially with our away form, we've only won 5 away games this season, so we'll have to see, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that away form. How do you think Norwich sort of deal with that, or what are they doing wrong on the road?
It's just, I really don't. I'm not a fan of Wagner's game management. I think it's a very cliche thing to say. I hear it a lot on Canary Call, but he just, whenever we go, we were at Sheffield on Tuesday, and we had 2 goals up, and we just lost the plot in the last 10 minutes and made substitutions that shouldn't have been done. And it all falls apart, it's a bit silly.
Yeah.
I just know.
Yeah, you mentioned Sargent. Obviously, it's touch and go whether he'll sort of be available. How big of a miss will he be if they don't have him, and how big will he be if he is able to make it?
It's huge, really. You think about our bad form in December, January time. Yeah. That was because Sargent was injured,
Yeah, of course. So,
to be honest, I'm quite worried now you mentioned it. But hopefully he's in the squad. Is he out for the whole season?
No, I think he could make this one. So
good.
He's
good. That's good.
Touch and go. Yeah, and John Rowe obviously might be available. I don't think he'll start, but he could be in the squad. How much of a boost is that?
That's huge. That's really huge because we've been really lacking something. I remember we went to Leicester and there seems to be a gap. Sargent seems to be stuck sometimes when he goes far enough up, and I think John Rowe can kind of fill that gap, especially as we lack some pace. I think Sargent can do a run, but I think a lot of the time we can get caught up in strikers. So I think he's the pace and the little spark we need.
Yeah, as we stand now, do you think Norwich will make the playoffs?
I think we've just about scraped it. I just hope we don't get Leicester in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or Ipswich. That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
So hopefully. That's what I'd say.
And can I have a score prediction for today's game?
2-1 Norwich. 2-1 Norwich.
Hello, Pink and supporters. This is Alex, or Norwich Hub, reporting live from Miami, Florida. Wow, what a result for Norwich City. It was a very cagey affair. I think we all knew going into it was going to be a cagey affair. Preston are a solid outfit and very physical side, very strong on set pieces. And I think this season they have some quality players who have a bit more of that flair on the ball, a bit more quality on the ball than we're used to seeing in a Preston side. Frokar is one of their key players, one of their strongest, I guess you want to say, creative players. And I think to Norwich City's luck, he did not turn up today. I thought he was relatively shocking for them. And a lot of times they got themselves into interesting positions. And that final ball from Frokar was lacking, which was a huge let up for us. But on the Norwich City side, it was a better away performance than we've seen in recent weeks. I wouldn't put it up there with the Stoke performance. Obviously, Stoke, much weaker opposition. But what I loved from Norwich City today was we didn't fold under pressure. We kept going to the final whistle. And in games like this, it's the fine margins. And to have a player of Gabriel Sara's quality to turn up in the last few minutes of the game with a moment of brilliance, sometimes that's what you need to get results in this division. So again, it was a hard-fought game. The boys going from Sheffield to Preston in the last few days, and all this travel and tough matches back-to-back. I think to turn up and leave these two away fixtures with 4 points, I would have taken that if you had offered me that at the start of the week, 100%. 4 points from the last two games, and now we head back to Carrow Road, which is going to be absolutely bouncing against Bristol City and then Swansea. So it's gonna go down to the wire. But after this performance today, you have to just back the boys. You have to back the manager. The performance was good. Again, we need to remember that Deepdale is not an easy place to go to. Preston wanted it. They really wanted it, and they fought hard. They defended well. They created a ton of chances, especially on set pieces. Robbie Brady's in-swinging deliveries were very dangerous throughout the entire match. That left foot, we know so well, put us under a lot of pressure. And a couple shaky moments from Angus Gunn and the back line, but the desire to clear that ball and win those duels, that's what we showed today. Was a team that wants to make playoffs and wants to get promoted back to the Premier League. And as a fan, that's all you can ask for. There's a helicopter. We're gonna wait for that to pass. Yeah, I thought the late substitution of Johnny Rowe was incredible to see, because he looked exactly like he looked when he had his purple patch, and he came right back and slotted right back in there, won a couple corners, put Preston under pressure. I thought Kenny McLean had a great game, despite a couple wayward passes. He was driving forward, he was motivating the team, and he really led us to this victory. Marcelinho Nunez was nippy in midfield, and overall just a great away win. The results in and around us pretty much all went our way, so you can't really ask for more in that aspect, and it's ours to lose at this point. We're sitting in an excellent position with some favorable games going forward. None of these games will be easy, I can assure you that. It's the championship, but the belief is there, the quality is there. Johnny Rowe is back. Gabby Sara is doing what Gabby Sara does, and all we could do is just back the boys and ride the rest of the season out. Again, an amazing away win. The table's looking good, and I think we can do something special. So let's keep the momentum going. Let's turn up to Carrow Road against Bristol City and absolutely light the place up. And I'm going to predict for that game, just to add a little bit of spice to this little post-match review, I'm going to say we win that game 4-1 and head into the playoffs with momentum. That's what I want to see. That's what I would love to see. And that's all I got. I love this club, and let's do something special. On the ball, City. Let's go.
Sam will definitely take that result. It was a tough game. Didn't look like either team was going to score. They neutralised each other. I thought we started off well in the first 10 minutes, but then let Preston back into it. Sam McCallum was almost caught out a few times at the back, but defence overall throughout the game was really, really solid. It was brilliant. And I think Johnny Rowe made a huge difference when he came on. You could see the skill level he has. It seemed to lift the whole team and the fans. I think overall that was a very good, solid, gritty performance. And what a goal at the end. You could see how much it meant to the players, how much it meant to Gabby. And it was a lovely way to finish a tough game. Just the result we needed, and some of the other results going our way. Tough on Preston, because they did put in a hard shift. But somebody had to lose, and thankfully it wasn't us today. Our away form's still not superb, but a gritty performance. Delighted with the result. And now 2 home matches to come. Hopefully we can continue the great momentum we've had at home and get in and stay in those playoffs and see where it brings us. Very changeable weather through the day, so rain, sun, but I think all the Norwich fans are smiling this evening. Great performance. Hard to pick out a man of the match. Good solid performance. I thought Borges Sainz played well for good spells. Kenny McLean was magnificent. Shane Duffy had some solid game at the back. Angus didn't have a whole lot to do. Jack Stacey really ran his heart out the whole match. So overall a really solid team performance. Of course, Marcelo Nunes played well as well. Hard to fault the team in any way. Really, really solid, gritty performance.